Do you ever look at your life and wonder, how did I get here? Whose life am I actually living? Because you followed the script, yeah? You went to school, you got the job, you stayed safe, but somewhere between the commute, the deadlines, and the scrolls through other people's lives, you started to feel it. This slow erosion of joy, yeah? The kind you only notice when it's nearly gone. Then that quiet voice starts. The one that says, there has to be more than this. And if you're not careful, you might spend the next decade building a life you'll quietly want to escape from. Every year you stay stuck costs 4 years of compounding freedom that you'll never get back. So in this video, we're going to dive into why it feels like you're on autopilot, how to start building something of your own without quitting your job, and how to keep going. Because the truth is, we don't just want freedom, we want a life that actually feels like ours. So the traditional path has been built for safety, predictability, stability, yeah? And for some people, that's enough. But for many of us, it's suffocating, yeah? In the top 5 regrets of the dying by Bronnie Ware, she wrote that the most common regret she had from patients was, I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life that others expected of me. So many of us are living someone else's definition of success, and it's stealing our time, our energy, and our potential, right? Every week starts to blur, your goals turn into chores, and you catch yourself envying strangers online and calling it motivation. And the hardest part, most of us know we want something different, yeah? We just don't know what that different looks like yet. And that's exactly why I built Answer, yeah? A free tool that can help you define your own version of freedom, even if you're still figuring things out, you know? You'll find the link down below. I hope it gives you the same kind of clarity that it gave me. So if you've ever felt the urge to quit, to pivot, or just try something new, yeah? You're not crazy. That's your intuition trying to speak to you. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. But becoming that version requires letting go of the identity you were handed. And that's terrifying to most of us, yeah? But ignoring that voice, that's a different kind of risk, the slow kind. The one that leaves you successful on paper, but restless in your bones. And for me, it started small, by creating something of my own. I wasn't trying to go viral or to get extremely rich. I just wanted to prove to myself that I could build something. The first $19 from an Instagram template wasn't about money. It was about proof that this pathless path might actually be real. One of the biggest lies we've been sold is, don't start until you're ready. Clarity comes from movement, not before it, yeah? And waiting feels safer, but it quietly robs you of proof. The moment you move, even a little, yeah, the fog starts to lift. In Designing Your Life, the authors Bill Burnett and Dave Evans talk about prototyping your way forward, treating your life like this series of experiments, not a fixed blueprint, yeah? You don't need a perfect plan. You need a starting point that feels honest to you. Something small, something yours. Ship a 1-page PDF. Design a simple tool. Record a 5-minute video that no one will see but you. The point is, do something that proves you're capable of creating. You don't have to leap off a cliff and start a business overnight. But you can reclaim your time hour by single hour, right? Where you build these small projects that stack into belief. You can create systems that let your future self breathe. In Atomic Habits, James Clear puts it perfectly. You do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Start building those quiet systems, you know. A morning creator hour, a digital product, a content schedule that fits your real life. Systems don't just create results, they create relief. The kind that says, I'm actually moving. One habit, one tool, one mindset shift at a time. The traditional path makes us believe that uncertainty is failure, right? But on this path, the pathless path, uncertainty is a feature, not a bug. The people I look up to most didn't know exactly what they were doing at the start. They just kept following what felt honest and real to them. And they built freedom by being consistent with what mattered to them. Wanting more doesn't make you ungrateful. It makes you honest. So that voice you had at the beginning, it brought you here. Yeah? Don't ignore it. And if you're starting to feel the pull toward something different and you're wondering what to build or where to begin, then watch this video next, where I share the small experiments that helped me stop waiting and start building my way to belief. I'll see you there, yeah? Cheers.